So, pretty good day so far. Excuse me, I'm sick from last night, but I talked to my specialist on Friday, who I like to call Hot Doctor because he is Hot Doctor, and he advised me, because I've been having a lot of problems with my upper body strength, my arms especially, and he, excuse me if I rub my nose, I have a runny nose now. He actually advised me to go ahead and start playing the drums again. And so it kind of got me to thinking about, like, a lot of stuff. I got to go play today for a couple hours, so I was really happy about that. I'm really rusty. I haven't played for a little bit. I'm never going to be on the Neil Peart level, but I am on the Peter Criss level, which is still just as good. It got me to thinking about the first Kiss song I ever played, flat out on the drums. Because I'm one of those people that I can read music, I can't read music fast enough. So my playing is more aurally, A-U-R-A-L, which means by sound. So like I can listen to a song probably 2 or 3 times and figure it out on the drums, on a kit. But that's not to say with all songs, because if that was true, I could play fucking Tom Sawyer or any other Neil Peart, Rush song that's out there. But the first song I ever got all the way through was Do You Love Me by Kiss. I've loved Kiss since I was a little kid. Kiss Meets the Phantom is still one of my favorite made-for-TV movies ever. And I just huge crush on Paul Stanley, but I digress. So today was a pretty good day, except for I was pissed because I was looking around and I could not find the first pair of sticks that I've ever played with, and I still own, because I've been playing drums on and off for a few years, since probably like 94. I mean, never in a band, just for my own pure pleasure. But the first pair of sticks I ever owned were Vic Firth. All my sticks are Vic Firth. Well, not all of them. Some are ProMark, but my Vic Firth sticks, the first pair I ever owned were a set of Buddy Rich Signature Edition. And they're just really nice, and they fit in my hand really well. But the only ones I could find, and this is going to mean nothing to you unless you're a drummer, are the SD1s, and they're thick. I mean, and they're super long. I mean, I can't even fit it into the screen how long they are. But this is my favorite thing to do. But they're still okay to play with. I just wish they were a little. It's hard for me to get my hands around them a little bit. But, I was glad Hot Doctor gave me permission to go ahead and actually encouraged it. He said you should really go for it. So I was actually glad to hear that. And then I started thinking about hot doctors. So I came up with this list. Well, and also because one of my favorite hot doctors, Thomas Calabro, a.k.a. Dr. Michael Mancini from Melrose Place, is going to be on Green Health Live tomorrow on the stream. And last week when Mark said, is there anyone that you would like to see on the show again? And I said, please bring back Thomas Calabro. Love Thomas Calabro. And he's a really good guy. And like he's like close to 50 now, I believe, and he is still hot. He is still Hot Doctor. And Robbie Welks, if you give me shit about that, I will kill you. But I came up with this top 20 list of hot doctors in TV land. And it's like in no particular order. And yes, there are some names that have been left out, but I was thinking of the ones that I could remember. So the first name on my list was, well, I'm just going to say them all, and if if there's some that I've missed that I should be shamed for, please add them in my comments. So I went with Rick Springfield from General Hospital, Anthony Edwards, Noah Wiley, George Clooney, Shane West, John Stamos, and Scott Grimes from ER. Let's see who else. Mark Harmon and Denzel Washington from St. Elsewhere. Oh my God, Mark Harmon. I still love Mark Harmon. If I ever met him, I I wouldn't know what to do with myself. I would just be like, "Eee!" No, not necessarily, but I would be very humbled and very shy. And I hear that Mark Harmon is like a really super nice guy. I had to go with Hawkeye from MASH, Alan Alda, of course. I don't know, I just like them tall, brunette, sensitive types. Patrick Dempsey, who definitely got better looking the older he got. Of course, Thomas Calabro, Dr. Michael Mancini. Even when he was evil, I loved him. Jack Wagner, also from Melrose Place. John C. McGinley and Zach Braff from Scrubs. Jay Moore, he was a doctor on Scrubs. He's hot to me. I don't care what you guys think. Who else did I get? I also got Michael J. Fox when he was a doctor on Scrubs. And then the really old school ones were, I picked Gregory Harrison, Trapper from, or not Trapper, Gonzo from Trapper John MD. Because he was just hot, dude. The opening credits when he's all sunning himself on top of his Winnebago. Hot! David Hasselhoff, because let's face it, ladies, I don't care what you say, because you know it. You know you watched Young and the Restless for Snapper. And he was hot at one point before he went batshit crazy and started singing off key in German. And the last on my list that I put on this list, and it's not because I found him attractive, but it was just because he was the man. And he got laid almost every episode, and that was Jack Klugman on Quincy MD. Like, he was the hippest coroner on the planet. And, you know, the ladies loved Dr. Quincy. And I know that I've left some out that some really old school people are going to say, like Marcus Welby or the guys from Ambulance, la 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 la. But those are my choices. So I'm curious to hear yours, and I'm very excited to see Thomas Calabro tomorrow. And yeah, so enjoy your Sunday. See you later.